Okay, good morning, guys. This is Capí with Coffee Talk. Let's go ahead and get started with this today. We have, in these days, we have celebrities stepping up to the plate and giving back to the community. We've seen Matthew McConaughey donate money. We've seen Kylie Jenner donate $1 million for face masks. Good for her. We've also seen people like Arnold Schwarzenegger, uh, many others. So now the new thing is the call to action for the people, and Orlando Bloom is taking this up and asking us for help. So, are you curious of what Orlando Bloom is asking us for help for in coronavirus times? He is pleading with Instagram followers to help find beloved missing dog Mighty. He says his heart is already broken. So he's posted to Instagram that he's lost his dog, and he has reminded people that if they take it to the vet or to the police station, that he can be traced back to him through a chip. He's microchipping his dog. For a reward, he says only send real info. His heart is already broken, so please don't add insult to injury. Are you hearing this, Katy Perry? You know Katy and Orlando are together, and Katy Perry is from the States. And if there is any previous experience that show me what happens with people, couples, when a dog takes center stage. So this is his best friend, Mighty, Orlando's best friend. He's his number one, and apparently Katy Perry is the number two. And I don't know if she kind of likes this attention. Like, he's always posting photos on Instagram of his dog, like dressing up the same, whatnot. You know, I think Katy was jealous. I think you might need to ask Katy what happened to this dog. In other news, teenagers are dressing up as mask-wearing grandmothers to score alcohol. In a pandemic, no one knows you're underage. That's what Gen Z has discovered as they've updated the fake ID for the COVID-19 era, hitting up liquor stores dressed as elderly grandmas wearing corona face masks. The prank, I wouldn't call this a prank. They're trying to get alcohol illegally. That's not a prank, that's desperation. Or ingenuity. The prank has taken social media platform TikTok by storm, with videos of users bedecked as booze hound nanas, seemingly victorious, bottles in hand, racking up millions of views. Use your fake as much as possible, because if you wear a mask, they can't see your whole face, lol, one adolescent posted to her underage legal brethren. Comedian Jason Lawhead posted on Twitter, "Now we have to wear masks. This is the best time to buy alcohol with fake IDs since the early 80s. So, the federal agents that were deployed to Portland did not have riot training and riot control. Excuse me. The federal agents deployed to Portland, Oregon amid nationwide protests did not have riot and mass control training, according to an internal memo that was circulated by the Department of Homeland Security and obtained by the New York Times. This is a Reuters article that we're reading. The memo, compiled for acting DH Secretary Chad Wolf, was dated for Thursday, just as Wolf traveled to Portland to view firsthand the situation between protesters and federal authorities. The memo reportedly listed federal buildings and the officer deployed to defend them. In addition, the memo suggested that should federal law enforcement be deployed to other U.S. cities that are experiencing unrest, that if this type of the response is going to be the norm, specialized training and standardized equipment should be deployed for responding agencies. The news also comes as reports of unidentified, camouflaged federal officers picking up and detaining protesters in unmarked vans seen here have drawn ire from the state congressional lawmakers. DHS and DOJ are engaged in acts that are horrific and outrageous in our constitutional democratic republic, Merkley said. Merkley is Jeff Merkley. He's the Democratic senator for Oregon. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this clip with the volume so you can see exactly what's going on in Portland.
I volunteer. Here I volunteer. Can your people identify themselves as law enforcement so we don't have to get kidnapped? Feel like we're getting kidnapped?
Make it right.
What are you doing? Use your words. What are you doing? Use your words. What are you doing?
I haven't done anything wrong.
Use your words. What is going on?
We need to know.
Who are you?
Why are you taking
NLG will get you out. What's your name? Tell us your name.
What's your name?
Okay, you're fine. We'll get you out.
Bro, what? Alright,
We got you, friend.
we got you.
Oh, fuck.
NLT.
You just violated their rights.
Oh. Kidnapping people.
You just violated their rights.
Thanks for keeping them fucking.
How are we supposed to know who you are? How are we supposed to know you're not kidnapping us and you're civilians kidnapping us?
Stop it! You're in a big move.
Can you smile?
So before we go any farther, just wanted to point out that if any officers, federal or state, approach you, they are legally obliged to identify themselves with their name and their badge number, and if you are not free to go, they must tell you what they're detaining you for. None of these things I heard. I heard the questions being asked, but I heard no response, and that is why she is saying that they're violating their civil rights. So before we leave, I found something yesterday very interesting. We know that there's been a debate going on between Mayor Lightfoot of Chicago and the press secretary for the White House. And I found this leaked audio footage. I don't know if it's been played anywhere before, but I want to let you know that I'm playing it here for the first time. And this is, here it is. I won't say anything else.
You need
Let
to stop
them come
harassing
then.
this man. That's harassing. You need to stop harassing him.
Karen!
Harassing him.
Karen!
Stop harassing him.
You live in Indio, Karen!